guys, so it is the start of the trip. I am just getting on the road. I have, as you see, about 4 hours and 16 minutes left and about 233 miles. That is just to the planned route though. I'm gonna take Route 1, the most coastal route I can do, up the coast for a little bit, so it'll probably be like 250, something like that. And then this is just to the Parsons lobsters because that's where I'm getting dinner tonight. So let's get going.
You said we'd never leave hard and alive.
So we're still about 2.5 hours out from Acadia, but pulled over at this nice rest stop in Rockport, Maine to walk Kenai for a second and just to stretch. Just had lunch and are gonna get right back on the road. Well, we just arrived in at least in the Bar Harbor area, and Acadia is right there, and it's raining, of course. It's about 2:40. I have my reservation for Cadillac Mountain for 3. I'm trying to stop to get the lobster before I go up. I'm hoping it'll clear up. But who knows if I have to come back tomorrow, because hopefully it'll clear up then. But I can't go up Cadillac Mountain tomorrow. That's the only issue. I can only get the reservation for today. Ooh. So I found this little honey hole on Yelp. Can't wait. So, got my lobster. I'm gonna throw him in the cooler because I don't really have any other place to put him. Oh, I'm gonna need to put you guys down for a second. Oh. And I guess just right on top. So and bam. There's dinner. I also got corn on the cob and a steak tip just in case. Alrighty, so pulling up to it. Unfortunately, I know it's gonna be really foggy. Luckily, I made it perfectly on time. I was stressing for absolutely no reason, but whatever. So we're gonna start driving up the summit. Fortunately, I literally can't see a thing. Hello.
Reservation for Cadillac?
Yes, I do. Let's see. I have the reminder. Now let's see if I can find the code. Yeah, you too. Thank you. Sort of just sitting here waiting for the weather to pass, hoping that it would kind of clear out for a little bit. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be the case, at least for Cadillac Mountain. I am searching up my, I don't know, my camping thing right now just to make sure. But not the best day in Acadia yet, but hopefully tomorrow will be better. Know you're adventurous if you have the hat. Okay? So, just saying. So I've been trying to decide, you know, what I prefer kind of like for an adventure. An urban exploration, like what I'm doing right now, like a national park, or a more of like a backwoods, you know, kind of, you know, nothing's planned. And I have to say, I prefer like the more dispersed camping kind of setup thing. There's just way too many people here, and it's, you know, it's known. Like I can look at pictures of everything here, and like when we're exploring Vermont and everything, it's kind of a lot better. You know, you don't know what's around the next corner. I mean, I'm not definitely following a sequoia from Massachusetts out in Vermont, but it is what it is. I'm not trying to seem like this is an awful trip, guys. Very small cut. So that was a very crowded sand beach. Now headed back to the truck to explore some more. About an hour later, I'm 8 minutes out from the site. I'm gonna get there definitely before sunset, which is nice, so I don't have to set up in the dark. I think I'm just gonna park there for the night and cook dinner, and then check out the point tomorrow morning, and then the furthest tip of, no, sorry, like the, I don't know, the most southern tip. One that was like the first stop, not Mount Desert Island, after, on the way home tomorrow. So I'll pick you guys up back at the campsite. Took us some time for that one. I had to work for. So this is the setup tonight. I'm utilizing these new lights I got off Amazon. I think they're like 10 bucks. Check them out, and hopefully you guys can see beautiful lobster cooking up in there. And then I've got, because I told you guys I forgot my pan, I got my steak tips. Oh shoot, which fell on the fire. So I actually gotta, I don't know if you can see it, and then corn on the cob over there. So I gotta tend to that. Well, everyone, dinner is served. We've got lobster on deck with some corn on the cob, a steak tip, and actually just waiting on one final potato right there. Well, guys, not even 10 minutes later, it's destroyed. Amazing, amazing meal. Wow. Cannot say amazing enough things about the lobster in Maine. Maine so far has been great. It sucked at first with the rain, but now it's clear, and I'm probably going to retire after this. But I want to thank each and every one of you guys for tagging along today, and hopefully we'll see some more views tomorrow. Right now, just relaxing at camp. It's around 9:30, and looking over the route for tomorrow. I actually don't have to be home, really. I actually don't have to work till Wednesday, so I think I'm going to look over a few things and see what's what's worth it. But if you look, this is the pink line is me, so I started, geez, where did I start? Oh, like right over in there and all the way up. So I definitely want to get to the southwest harbor of Acadia tomorrow, like down to the all that. The Bass Harbor Head Lighthouse was my goal, so. But I might go in a little bit further up. There was a camping spot I wanted to check out of here. Not gonna zoom in on that just because but it is public land, so it's there. But I don't want to go any further. I wish I could go like into Lebec and stuff, but unfortunately the borders are still closed. I think Canadians can come in, but we can't go there, so it's whatever. It's, I think next trip will be up in this part of Maine. Well, right now it's Tuesday morning, and it's a beautiful day. It's around 7 a.m. So I think I'm actually going to try to get going right now. I do have to be back in town today just a little bit around after 4, so I'm going to have to get going now if I want to kind of really be able to explore. have just arrived at Shodik. Sorry again if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Point, which is finally cleared up a little bit, so we get a bit of a view. Wow. Oh look, wait, can you even go down there? Jeez. I think we're probably gonna reposition. What do you guys think of that Sprinter? Like I said, like van life's an interesting concept to me. It's like you don't really have the capability aspect, but you can have so much living space, and that's kind of what it's all about. So let's go check this out. Okay, so perfect. So I just checked out of Shodik, is what I think she said, campground. Now, like I said, I'm heading to Bass Head Harbor Lighthouse. I should be there around 10 because it took forever to check out. Oh my goodness. Like they still, luckily we don't have to wear a mask anymore, but it's still like one person per thing. But we're on the road again. And this is unfortunately, I think, will probably be the last site that I'm going to see, or I have to head home. But I think it's going to be the best one, so let's get going. So I'm right now pulling up on the Bass Harbor Head Lighthouse. Really excited. I've only seen pictures of this, so it's going to be, hopefully it's not too crowded. And of course it is. So let's see if I can find a parking spot. Oh, there's plenty of parking. And just like that, guys, another adventure is in the books. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I definitely did. It's my first time using my national park pass, and for sure it was worth it. It was also my first solo camping trip, and I think I'm gonna plan a lot more of those. Not sure where the next adventure is gonna take me, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. And if you did, make sure to smash that like button and hit the subscribe to follow along for our many more. Thanks to guys again, and have a good one.